Did you know that there is one European country that is listed in the top 4 healthiest nations in the world? I knew you would be surprised to find this out. Well, this European nation is Norway, and is quite popular, as it is one of the healthiest nations. You might be curious by now as to how this country reached this high level of healthcare. This is the reason why we have gathered all the interesting facts about Norway for you in this video. In order to find out how Norway became a healthy nation, stay tuned to this video. It has been years now that Norway is getting ranked as the best nation when it comes to their healthcare. The people who live in Norway are known to the world as Norwegians. But the first thought that may come to anyone's mind is why Norwegians are so happy with their lives and what is their secret. The top 3 secrets to them being enlisted as a healthy nation include the following: a mesmerizing nature, a beyond appreciation healthcare system, a rich economy. This may seem like the only 3 ingredients to their happy and healthy lifestyle, but wait, there's more to it. In fact, now that you know about it, there is a lot more to it. Until now, you might have never believed how important recreation is. It's important to the extent that it is the top most significant cause of a good healthcare system in Norway. Along with that, a focused outdoor lifestyle followed by a rich, balanced life between work and leisure, the consumption of healthy food, and a special focus on recreation are the factors that have contributed to the good health of Norwegians over the last many years. Have a look at the statistics. If you're thinking that everything you're hearing about Norway is just on the internet and may be false, then there's nothing to worry about any further. This is because here we're going to be providing you with the exact facts, data, and statistics about the claims that were made here. The data about the good healthcare systems of different countries is not gathered by themselves but by the United Nations. Yes, each year the United Nations plays a very active and significant role in determining the life quality of different countries. This report is based on a number of factors. The report created by the United Nations is called the Human Development Report. Its sole purpose is to determine the living standards of different countries. After this report is made and the United Nations ranks multiple countries on this basis, they make their ranking among the healthiest as well as the wealthiest countries around the world. The report that was last made in 2020 ranked Norway as being the healthiest nation of all. However, what's even more astonishing is the fact that this wasn't the first time that Norway has been ranked as one. In reality, it was the 13th time that Norway was ranked as the healthiest nation to survive. Is Norway actually number 1? Have a look at more databases. There is another form of data that is collected in different countries to learn about the quality of life. It is called the Human Development Index. Now, you may want to learn about what factors contribute towards the finalizing of this HEI. A few of the factors that influence the collection of HEI include the financial wealth of the residents along with their education, gender equality, life expectancy, and crime rates in the country. These are not all but comprise the most important ones that are required to carry out this survey and produce the report. All of this level of sustenance that Norway has achieved has a very long history. In order to understand how this occurred over the years, let's dig a little deeper in the history of Norway. In this regard, it is important to learn by now that Norway has been in possession of plenty of natural resources. The different resources include oil, gas, seafood, freshwater, minerals, lumber, and hydropower. There are a number of other countries that possess natural resources but do not manage them well. Well, it's completely the opposite in the case of Norway. The government of Norway has ensured a mind-blowing use of these natural resources. As a consequence, the purchasing rate of power per capita is very high in Norway, and that has contributed to the very strong economy of the nation. Now, you may be thinking about the connection between natural resources, a strong economy, and a perfect healthcare system. This is where the government is playing a very significant role. A very high amount of revenues that are generated by the government are invested in the infrastructure of the healthcare system. This promotes and maintains an amazing healthcare system, which then contributes towards providing the people with the service. Did Norway make it to the World Happiness Report? The answer to this question will appall you even more. It has not been just one time, but it has been 13 times that Norway is enlisted in the top 10 happiest countries across the world. Did it shock you? Well, the consistency through which it is being maintained is what the credit goes to. This report proves one important fact, that Norway is not just an objectively good country, but several reports and news prove it every single year. A survey that has been conducted by the OECD provided the report that the amount of satisfaction that is experienced by the residents of Norway is way above average compared to all the other countries of the world. It may come as shocking to some, but the reports and surveys do not lie to anyone. Being enlisted among the top 10 in the World Happiness Report brought another beautiful confession for the world. The life expectancy of 81 years in Norway is average for people, which may come off shocking to other countries where the life expectancy is dropping to 50 years of age now. All the factors that contribute towards this level of peace among the citizens include a very healthy and active lifestyle, a proficient healthcare system along with a healthy diet that mainly comprises omega-3. The use of omega-3 is extremely popular in Norway. The perfect health of the body as well as the mind has contributed to maintaining the well-being of the nation. What is the relevance of friluftsliv? Have you ever heard of the word friluftsliv before? If you're listening to it for the first time, then you will be even more surprised to learn about what it means. This term is basically coined by the people of Norway to express the significance of outdoor recreational activities. It basically explains the outdoor lifestyle of the Norwegians. If you have heard about Henrik Ibsen, then you will be glad to learn about this one. Henrik Ibsen was a Norwegian playwright and thus was the first person who coined the term friluftsliv. It was coined back in 1859 to describe the ideal lifestyle of Norwegians. This further perfects the claim that Norwegians have been doing it for centuries to maintain their happy and healthy lifestyle. Friluftsliv is basically a philosophy for a happy and healthy life based on a lot of outdoor activities and recreation. The Norwegians follow it religiously. However, an important thing to note here is that the Norwegians also have a very strong sense of taking care of their surroundings and nature. They have a very strong sense of appreciation for nature, and thus they utilize this blessing along with taking benefits. Another significant factor, the freedom to roam. Norway has been consistently achieving more and more success because the government has been supporting its residents in this cause. One example is the inclusion of friluftsliv in their legal system. Yes, what you heard right now is absolutely true. The legal system of Norway approves the use of recreation on any land, even if it belongs to a private owner. The freedom to roam is an actual tradition that is being followed in Norway religiously to emphasize the right of the residents of Norway to have an access to the land for recreation, and it does not matter even if it's private. This fact had been included in the law back in 1957 through the Outdoor Recreation Act. However, people are also very careful when it comes to the nature. Thus, the public is allowed to utilize this, but they have to be extra careful about nature and be sure that they do not disturb it. Trekking and hiking in Norway. To ensure a healthy lifestyle in Norway, the Norwegians have played a very important part in maintaining the activity of trekking and hiking in Norway. They have even created an association for this. It is known as the Norwegian Trekking Association, and the beautiful part is that it comprises more than 20,000 members. Many of the people in this association are serving it voluntarily and without any charges. Their entire work is to promote the significance and use of trekking and hiking by considering them as very healthy activities in Norway. This association has been in action for 150 years and has a total of 500 cabins that are assisting the Norwegian people every single day. The significance of healthy food. Many people do not understand its importance, but good food is the number thing you need to maintain a healthy lifestyle. This is further proved by the lifestyle of people in Norway. They are naturally inclined towards taking in a well-balanced and healthy diet. Their diet is mostly contained a high concentration of seafood. What do you need to know about the Nordic diet? The Nordic diet is the most popular diet plan that is consumed by Norwegians. It is utterly important for any nation to follow the Nordic diet if they want to follow in the footsteps of Norway in order to become a healthy nation. The Nordic diet plan is easy, and it includes a very high concentration of omega-3 in the diet. This is basically consumed through the high amount of seafood available in the region, but it mostly comes through the consumption of salmon. It has a tremendous list of benefits for not only the body but the mind too. It supports heart health in humans along with strengthening the immune system. It may be difficult for people who don't live near water to consume this regularly, but the Norwegians take a lot of benefit from this blessing every single day. It's not good to assume that life in Norway is all fun and games, but the people have managed to create a balance between things that have let them become a very healthy nation. They work too and have emphasized creating a good connection with outdoor activities, along with consuming a healthy dose of food. Furthermore, they also promote an active lifestyle that is stress-free too. What do you guys think about this? Let us know in the comments below. And most importantly, if you wish to be updated about more economic videos, you should consider subscribing to our channel and pressing the bell icon. Also, thank you for watching the video, and we will see you in the next video.